Today we're reading a short story called American Places, American Ideals. Americans are loyal to the idea of freedom. So remember that loyal means that you strongly support something. Could be a person, could be a group, could be an organization. So Americans are loyal to the idea of freedom. In fact, our country was founded on it. Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, stands for this important ideal. This map shows sites of Washington, D.C. that stand for freedom. So this is a little bit different. It just shows each place as a picture and it tells a little bit about it. So the first one we have is the Lincoln Memorial. Abraham Lincoln was our 16th president. Lincoln led our country through the American Civil War from 1861 to 1865. The Lincoln Memorial was finished in 1922. The memorial holds a statue of Lincoln from his Gettysburg Address inscribed on one of the walls. The memorial holds Lincoln and his ideals of freedom and justice. So here we have a picture of the Lincoln Memorial. Next, we have the Jefferson Memorial, which is right here. Okay. Thomas Jefferson was our third president. He wrote the first draft of the Declaration of Independence. It said the United States of America was free from Great Britain's sovereignty or rule. So here we have a vocabulary word, and we have this comma and this word or. A lot of times when you have vocabulary words, they do that because they're giving you like a little heads up. Hey, here's the definition. So sovereignty means rule, to be in control of. The Jefferson Memorial was finished in 1943. It holds a statue of Jefferson looking toward the White House. Beside the statue are words from the Declaration of Independence. So now we're going to move across here to the middle. Okay, we're going to look at this tall structure here is the Washington Monument. The Washington Monument was finished in 1884. It honors the first United States President, George Washington. He fought for our freedom from Great Britain. The Washington Monument is the tallest building in Washington. It always will be, too. A law says no building can be taller. That's kind of an interesting fact. Up at the top, we have the White House. In 1792, workers began to build a house for the president. So it's a house for the president. President John Adams was the first to live in it. Later, during the War of 1812, British troops set the house on fire. Workers fixed it and painted it white to cover the damage. After that, it was known as the White House. The White House is a symbol of democracy. Democracy means, so this time they're just telling you exactly what the word means, ruled by the people. That's how our government works. We are free to choose our leaders by voting, okay? And then down here at the bottom, we have the United States Capitol Building. So here's what it says. The United States Capitol Building was first built in 1800. Congress meets there to make laws. This civic responsibility is so important that citizens from all 50 states elect the members of Congress. Through Congress, all citizens help shape our country's future. On the Capitol dome stands the Statue of Freedom. This bronze figure of a woman wears a helmet. The helmet symbolizes her role as a protector of American values. So let's come over here. If you get a little closer. Okay, let's go ahead and circle that. And off to the side, why don't we make a note? Make ourselves an arrow here. Okay. We read that that was the Statue of Freedom up top. All right, make sure that you have read and understood all the different places and that you've taken the notes and you've looked at the vocabulary all three different ways. This time they just used the word and you had to figure it out using context clues. This time they gave you the word, the comma, and the word or, and they gave you a definition right behind it. And up here, they just gave you the definition. Democracy means, and then they told you exactly what it meant. All right, good job today.